The woman slaps the alpaca's ass and pushes it into the passage, but the alpaca had only taken a few steps when it triggered a trap, because anything over 3 kilograms will be instantly pinched into a meat pie. But if they can get through this passage and open the door successfully, they will be able to get the treasure of the vault of heaven. While everyone was clueless, David figured out a way through the woman's description. He drew a sketch on a piece of paper. Then he asked the craftsman to quickly make parts according to the drawings. Soon, with everyone's joint efforts, the world's first self-propelled car was ready. But the others didn't seem to believe that the car was capable of breaking the mechanism. David had to demonstrate on the spot. After he flipped the switch, the car moved by itself, and he only need to control the direction with the rope. Seeing this scene, everyone's heart was in their throat. They were afraid that the car would be pinched by the walls on both sides, but the car drove for a long time without seeing the mechanism activated. Just when they thought it was going to work, the car hit an uphill slope and slowly stopped. David saw this and quickly adjusted his condition. The car made it to the top before it ran out of power. Then the stake in front of the car will hit the stone door. The device inside will activate itself. Aim the key at the upper lock hole. The door will be open, and the mechanism will close. But the others were still afraid to go forward. They were afraid that David's guess was wrong. He had no choice but to experiment himself. Seeing that he was all right, the crowd plucked up the courage to go inside. Soon they reached the other side of the gate, but there was another trap here. In front of them was a triangular door. Below it was an abyss. David stepped forward cautiously, but he realized that there were 100 keyholes on the door. He didn't know which one was the right one. He could only choose to try one by one. But when the key was turned, the door did not respond. They thought they had chosen the wrong one. But just as David was about to keep trying, there was a rattling sound from all around, and water inexplicably flowed out of the stone wall. Immediately after that, the stone bridge suddenly moved. This directly caused one of the partners to accidentally fall into the cliffs below. The others began to retreat. The woman even took the key. Fearing that the only key would be swallowed by the mechanism, David persuaded her to trust him again. In order to get the treasure, she had to throw the key back, but when he inserted the key, the stone bridge moved faster and faster. Apparently the sun was used to mislead them.